WJZ continues to stay on top of the mass shooting in Baltimore's Brooklyn neighborhood. This is the surveillance video we promised you at the top of the show. This came from a neighbor who lives on 8th Street, which is right around the corner from where the shooting started. You can see dozens of people running through the streets to escape. Once again, 2 people are dead. 9 more remain in the hospital after a total of 30 people were shot in the area.
This tragic incident is another glaring, unfortunate example of the deep issues of violence in Baltimore, in Maryland, in this country, and particularly gun violence.
I've been creating since before I kind of knew what creating was. That raw energy has always been there. I feel like it's a spirit-led thing. We all have it in us, and it's all about how we choose to channel this. My name is Patrick Vaughn, affectionately called Mr. P. I'm the art teacher at Bay-Brook Elementary Middle. I was in 3rd grade drawing on my clothes. My mom knew not to give me no long sleeve shirts because all the way down would just be stuff. I learned that I was ambidextrous. So I would be doing the test and drawing on my clothes at the same time. I'd be drawing on all my test papers. I'd be drawing on all my worksheets. And I was like, yo, there's something here. You know, it's I should lean into it instead of it just being like disruptive or being called an ADHD kid. You can't sit still, like learn how to do something with that. And it's been a dream ever since.
1, 2, 3.
Community!
So in this circle, what we're going to do is we have a talking piece. Boom, microphone. Which means when you have the talking piece, what does that mean?
You talk.
You talk. Guess what? You don't have to use the microphone to talk. You can pass it. Say, for instance, I ask you a question and you don't want to answer it, pass the mic.
Oh, I love your style, and I love how you don't like birthday songs.
Community means building relationships, loving each other, supporting each other, and telling each other when we're doing wrong. Imagine you have the opportunity to implement or create a new program in your community. And it addresses gun violence.
God bless you.
Bless you, God.
My name is Noah, first of all. And I would probably make like a little agency for children who wants to learn different types of arts, but involve like different types of stuff that's going on, like gun violence, and help them learn more about it and try to be more aware of it, and have projects based around that, like probably short films or music videos or anything like that.
Well, hi, my name is Noah Stevenson. I am in 9th grade. My previous school that I just graduated from is Bay-Brook Elementary Middle School, and I am going to Baltimore School of the Arts for my 9th grade year. What inspires me to create is personally my mother, as she's an artist too, and every time I try and push her to do more art, it motivates me to do more art. And the type of art that I like to do is, I don't really have a favorite style because I like to dabble in a few of them, but I mostly do realism and sketch art and stuff. To be honest, I really don't know if I have people that look up to me, but I've just been pointed out by a student right there that she looks up to me. Her name is Deniva Simpson, and it makes me feel great because it helps me with my confidence and being able to show other people how to do things and express their creativity.
We are all bound together by creativity, and I just wanted to kind of preface that and say thank you all for coming. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to create with you all. Can't wait to be a part of this experience with you all. And I want you to get to know Miss Karan. Miss Karan is going to be our guru, our spiritual leader in this. She's going to kind of be the glue that's going to bring the art, the real life, the realism, and the learning all together.
What are things that describe who she is?
A swirly circle.
A swirly circle? That's it.
It's crazy shot at me. How there is crazy.
After all the things you done gave us.
If you are just joining us, the concept is we have a two-toned mural. Half of it is black and white. My name is Jaz Erenberg. I'm a Baltimore local community artist and muralist. And this mural project is a community-led, student-led mural project that will be addressing the sort of harm of gun violence on our community.
Brooklyn has forever and always been a neglected community. And this is not the time for us to forget them now.
This community has been deprived for a long time. It needs help.
Over the next 45 days, the city plans to help neighbors heal after this tragic event, providing physical, mental, and emotional support to whoever needs it. We spoke to Pastor Darrell Holmes, who says it's important for the community to know they have support, even outside of a tragedy. Members of his church praying with the community and sharing an important message.
If you have hard feelings or anything against somebody, why don't you reach out to those that can help you and support you so we can unify as a culture and as a nation and as a community once and for all. Let's come together and stop this senseless killing.
The investigation is ongoing, but so far officials say they are convinced there's more than one shooter, given the different types of bullet casings found on the scene.
There is definitely more than one. We don't know exactly how many, but we do know more than one person was shooting.
A total of 30 people were shot. At least 20 of those people were able to get themselves to area hospitals. 9 people had to be taken by ambulance. 18-year-old Aaliyah Gonzalez died at the scene, one of the victims taken to the hospital. 20-year-old Kylis Fagbemi also passed away.
Couldn't believe the numbers, you know, it was frightening, and that's went straight into prayer, you know, protection for this community.
Officials say the age range of the victims is as young as 13 to 32. They say 15 of the victims shot were under the age of 18. City leaders say this community hasn't gotten much support in the past.
You know what did I add?
In a macro sense, this is important for Bay-Brook the same way this is important for every diverse ethnic community. I feel like in the United States, the problems of like gun violence and things have been running rampant everywhere, but right here in Baltimore it's been really, really bad. Whether we are ourselves affected by it or not, it's still a part of our culture. We feel it when we walk down the streets. The students feel it when they walk through the halls. So we're trying to rewrite that and giving them a good outlet to like use that voice to really drive change. So Bay-Brook wants to be a part of change. The school administration has been nothing but helpful. So we are here with LTYC and we're driving change through the art.
How do you say like bear?
Like
blight, sort of like unhealthiness, we're seeing, right? I really encourage community engagement from the beginning, so I don't walk into communities with a grand idea of what I would like to paint here. I think it's really important to come in and listen, actively listen first, and see what the community wants to see, how they want to see their story told on the public stage.
Who opened my paper? Oh my.
Me? I'm showing all of them. Does anybody see any common themes in any other papers?
I need to put my name on this.
This is overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
It's a lot of information to process.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing when I'm typing.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
straight line even. All right? Yes, so we are also going to participate. Yes, art is a catalyst for change. Especially when creating really communal projects, you get the buy-in and the investment from community members, and they can really be part of that transformation, which really helps continuing sort of that positive behavior in the neighborhoods. Community projects tend to be not as big of a lift once we've created a mural together. And so it builds stronger communities and enforces more positive behavior.
We are doing our last brainstorming session for the mural with Ms. Jaz Erenberg, award-winning leading muralist, in partnership with LTYC, our parent company, and it's coming. It's kind of a bittersweet moment, you know. We're only going to be meeting one other time for the family paint day. So it's definitely been some community cultivated here. We've definitely brought some students together from all different age ranges. I really feel like it's been one of those positive interactions that a lot of kids don't get with art, that I'm really happy that I've been able to kind of cultivate, even me having a closer relationship with my students and bringing them, channeling their artistic know-how, their mumbo-jumbo, kind of like trying to give them a practice. So it's been really cool.
These initial feelings that you have when
And I like that some of the the after-school activities, like they actually do stuff in them and not just like do stuff and like forget about the whole community. The programming now is like, it helps, like if you don't want to go home because like you're really bored, you can like do stuff after school, and like you can just like have your own community to do stuff with without feeling left out. Or like if you have family problems, like you don't have to go there. You can like just tell the people you're in a community with how you like what you've gone through, or like you can draw it out if you don't feel comfortable explaining yourself to anybody.
There's just so much more buy-in that the expectation, like they start believing in the power of the project.
And your calm reminds me of my peaceful.
That one, Mom.
Yeah.
Can I show the people mine?
Sure.
Can I show them? My way better. Mostly look at the inches and tires.
Smells like lead.
I'll show you look.
She used the whole pencil. Yeah. Put that whole pencil.
Yeah.
Nice.
I use both
when I'm tired.
It's a roller coaster. I love it. I used to be a teacher, so I'm used to the chaos. But you know, that's part of baking this sort of mural together. I think they're always very inspiring. You know, they come sort of out of left field with crazy ideas that I could have never come up with. But like that's where the magic is. We just held our last workshop where we've sort of really sketched out what the design is going to look like, and right now what we're envisioning is a central quote that says change or it won't stop. Change would be very large because that's sort of the action that we want people to take and be prompted to take when seeing this mural. We're looking at pieces that talk about community, so maybe some hands that are working together. But the very cool part of the mural is going to be sort of how we use color. Some of the hands / some of the mural is going to be in black and white, and some is going to be in full color. So really showing sort of the loss in contrast to the life that could be seen if that change comes to life.
Hi.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Okay, so let me tell you what. It started with a diamond and a waterfall under it. It looked like they went back to the ancient times on my paper.
Well, what happened? Try and tell me what was added. What do you see was added?
Can someone tell me what is that?
What's the red? What happens with the red?
The red is my anger.
I like this though. I really, really like this one.
You want to go home?
So like, this is kind of how my mind interprets a lot of my feelings. Like as y'all can see what I drew on the board, I draw a lot of like free form, like abstract kind of art. So I started with kind of like what I think freedom looks like, which is like just swirls, like kind of how the wind just blows. It's like there's no real like guide or say so to it. So I started with this original pattern right here, and I floated across the paper.
All my dream was a tree, and I thought maybe somebody would have yellow and draw or whatever. Y'all know what it's called. Apocalypse or something.
Eclipse?
Eclipse.
Yeah.
Once they have a brush in their hand, they're like, oh, this is it. Like they feel the magic.
Did you see Jaz? Did you see your black corner there? I just, letting you know if you could catch it.
Yeah, and I think, again, once that project goes up and once the community is shown that they can do this themselves, they really, like the behaviors change. Like it's not that big of a deal to pick up trash on the way to your car, you know? Like caring for the community, sorry. Caring for the community becomes second nature.
Yeah, facts. I'm not supposed to talk about.
That's cool. This is cool. This is real. This is real.
Yeah.
So last question. Who benefits when the arts is funded?
Everybody. Yeah, everybody. Even in the most boring situations, like think like a doctor's office, right? In order for you to be able to understand the information that you're being given, like art is being used in that transaction, in that communication. It's everywhere. It's like music, right? It's like our language.